Hello everybody, in today's video I did a best of 3 tryhards versus North DFA. He's a really good DFA player, he claims to be top 5, and he talked a lot of trash earlier in Discord, which I found pretty funny. So he coded me and we played a best of 3, and I'm about to show you guys what happened, because there are no good arenas out today, so I didn't play arenas either way. So yeah, I want to show you guys this game. A little backstory, North actually challenged me also in 2020, and I 2-0'd him in my Koth video. And roughly 2 or 3 weeks ago, he challenged me again, where he said he had gotten much better, and he lost 2-0 and had to walk away humble. And now again today, he started trash talking me again, so he challenged me once again in this private little Discord server, and I thought, fuck it, okay, let's play. So yeah, I'm gonna be analyzing the games and how they went. Okay, so we started game number 1 out on offside. This was our first map, and then what's called the next map was Dread, I think, and we ended the final map on Temple. Anyway, first off, keep in mind I'm pretty rusty, and yeah, I'm just gonna speed up the beginning here. Of course, we both have a generic farm start, where we both start out 255 eco, go for our darts here, and yeah, just a basic start. This is pretty much the same for everyone. And here we both start ecoing with reds immediately, as you can see. And so far, there's no real development to the game yet. Nothing really is happening now. We're both just executing our starts. I go for 288 eco, he went for 289. And I think he might have messed up his eco a little bit here, but I think 289 is too much, I'm not sure. Or is he good? Nope, he's good, okay. We both go for the plantation at the exact same time, and now we wait, save up a bit of money, and I go for my two trips, he does as well. I think I send a few too many greens here. Should have sent a few blacks up in the beginning. This was definitely bad on me. I have my trips targeted to last, both of them. Now I target the middle one to close, or the left one to close. There we go. And I keep on rushing him at the same time. I go for more eco because I like to go kind of eco heavy on round 6 and 7 here. And now it's his turn. He also sends me a bunch of greens. So I'm going to speed this forward a little bit, and I end up leaking down a lot here, I think. Yeah, I leak all the way down to 50, and we're equal in spike, so he's actually 60 lives ahead of me. Eco and money is roughly the same, I'd say. Right now, he's out ecoing a little bit because he sent those yellows. I go for my farm here, and North goes for his farm. So far, it's a pretty even game, even though I'm a little bit down in lives, which is unfortunate. I need to get better at my middle game. Anyway, let's see. Round 10, we both rush with a few lets here. He sends region lets, which I think is kind of wasted, because there's no point in sending regions. They don't really do that much. He got 3 leaks in on me. I actually got a bunch of leaks in on him here. So now our lives are pretty even, farms are even, eco is even. This is a pretty even game right now. Okay, so he went for another farm. I went for a rush here. So this rush didn't really do much. I think I should have boosted it for it to have an effect. That was kind of, I wanted him to boost this, and then I could have boosted around 14 rush at him. That wasn't very well done on my part. He easily defends, so that was definitely a big mistake I made in this game. And right here, I just sent him a bigger rush. I sent a lot of whites up behind because white spam is pretty OP, and it's really good. Right here, I realize I have to boost immediately, so wait, no, I didn't boost this one. Never mind. It did look like I had to boost, but I managed to defend without a boost. Was that the next game? Yeah, maybe the next game. But I remember him sending me a big rush. It might have been this rush. I'm not sure. No, okay, I'm still defending. Okay, so far I'm up a boost. I'm doing pretty well. Farms, he has a plantation. I'm out ecoing a little bit, but I also have a decent amount of money, and I have a little more defense. So right now I sent him some stuff. I boost this immediately because that's a lot of layered, and I need a boost to defend that. And here I sent a bunch of pinks followed by whites. This is only for eco mostly. I didn't force a boost here, unfortunately, but I'm up so much in eco. So right now I'd say this is pretty good for me. And now he's sending me a rush, another rush, and I just get up. I sold the farm, I sold my 1-0 farm to get up some more defense just so I don't choke. And then I sold my darts again. And then I go immediately for my Republic here. Anyway, let's fast forward a bit. Round 18, I think, yeah, my layering here was pretty decent, I'd say. I don't know if he defended that. Or if he had to boost. No, okay, he defended without a boost. He forced a boost on me, though. So that was well done on his part. Alright, so let's see. Bloom boost. And here's where I choke. I have 100 eco on him. And I'd say farms were roughly around the same. Right here, I had a choice. I could have just sold another dart and gone for the fan club right away. But I waited a little too late. And even when I fan clubbed, I still choked to the Moab. I should have sold my Spolt or something and went for the fan club earlier. So North ends up winning the first game, and I unfortunately choked. Alright, going into the second game, we're playing on Dreadbloom Cave. This is not my losing map. He asked me what map I wanted, and I just told him I didn't care. So he picked Dreadbloom Cave. Not that it really matters, but yeah. Anyway, we both go for just a generic start, like we did before, 255 eco, and then we go for our trips at exactly 42 seconds. So right now we're both chilling here. I decided to spike and he decided to save his spike in the beginning. So that's the only difference, but it doesn't really matter. It makes no big difference. Anyway, right here we're both kind of chilling. I sent to 305 eco. I think he sends to 289 eco. The reason I can send to 305 is because this round actually ends pretty late. It ends like around 1:40. Yeah, 1:39 seconds, which means that 1:42 seconds when I'm getting up my plantation, I'll still get as much money, so I'm not going to lose out on any money, and I get a little bit more eco, so that's why I went with this start instead. Normally I go 288 eco sometimes. Anyway, so here we both go into a big eco force defense game, I'd say. We both send each other a bunch of blacks and greens. And right here, I think I probably end up leaking the most. Because this is really my weakness when it comes to DFA, is round 6 and round 7. That's probably where I'm the worst when it comes to DFA. I'm better at middle game and late game. And way early game. But this is where I'm lacking, I'd say. Alright, so right here I go for my Spolt. He did the same. We have roughly the same amount of money. We both go for a farm, so I'd say we're so equal right now. The only thing is I'm up a spike. As you can see, he spiked one more. But he's up the lives, so this is pretty even so far. And we both go for the plantation here on round 9, because we can both afford the Juggernaut on round 10. So of course I sent him a let, and I actually sent him a region let here, and I balloon boosted at him. And then I followed by a bunch of whites. I think he defended this. This is another bad habit I have. Sometimes I just I balloon boost rushes when I don't have enough money to really make it effective. Alright, so right here he balloon boosts. He sends a couple of regions. Or he sends a region camo let and some zebras followed by a bunch of whites. And here I boost because I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't. I didn't know in the moment if I actually needed to boost that, but I know that I didn't want to lose, so I didn't want to choke this. Anyway, right here, I sent him like a zebra or 2 zebras, and then I followed up with a bunch of whites. The whites are simply just for eco, and sometimes they do force a boost. As you can see right here, I sent just enough whites. Even with a bunch of defense, he still boosted, which was really good for me. So he balloon boosts back at me, and right here he sends me a few zebras followed by a bunch of whites. I quickly get up a second Spolt right here, and I am completely fine against this rush. I actually didn't leak at all, which was really good. Coming into round 16, he's balloon boosting, wait, no, I'm balloon boosting at him. He didn't balloon boost me anything, which is why I didn't force. He sent me some lets followed by zebras, but he didn't send enough, so I quickly just target micro my jug to first to take care of this. And yeah, that was no problem. But I didn't send him enough either because I was trying to focus on defending. And as you can see, he has 6 trips up, followed by 2 Spolts and a jug. So he's going to be more than fine here to this round 16 rush. The only good thing is I'm out farming and I'm out ecoing, even though he has a little more defense. But otherwise, it's pretty even, I'd say. Okay, so now he's sending a lot of whites. This is I'd say purely for eco purposes, because these whites really don't do anything. He's just going for eco now. And I'm out farming with a whole plantation, but now he has like 100 eco on me. And I just take the out farm, or I take the farm lead. So here he rushes me again around 18, trying to layer this with the round 18 AI. I just go for a another jug right here. And he sends a bunch of pinks up behind in order to try and overwhelm me. Jesus Christ, there's... Okay, I just clapped a mosquito. F in chat for that. But he tried to overwhelm me. It didn't really go well. And right here around 19, I just keep on out farming. He's 200 eco ahead of me because he sent a bunch of whites on round 17. But it's fine so far for me. Right now I just go for farms. Right now I'm rushing him a little bit on round 19. I send him a bunch of whites. I think I'm trying to go for close to 1,000 eco. He ends up defending. He does leak a few lives here, but he gets up a few darts at the bottom. And he defends. It actually looked like he died to these camos on my screen as well. So I think that was kind of a glitch. Anyway, round 20, he sends some lets up behind here. And he even boosts it at me. And right here I'm thinking, I don't wanna lose to these boosted what's it called? Boosted lets. But he actually ends up dying to the round 20 AI. How? I don't know. I think he just didn't have enough defense. But he ended up dying to the AI. And yeah, I was completely chilling because I had 3 jugs. So currently it is 1-1 to me. And now we're going to go into the final game. Alright, so we play our final game here on Temple. Like the last 2 games, the start is still pretty generic and even. Like we both go for the farm right away. And we spike the end. And then we go for a dart. And upgrade it to 0-1. Or at least I do. And then we go for 255 eco. So right here, pretty even so far, and we both go for the trip. He leaks 1 life more than me, so you can see I'm clearly gonna win this game. Yeah, let's see. We both sent a bunch of reds here. He's actually leaking a bit from this, surprisingly. And here, I sent him a bunch of blues going for 305 eco, which, by the way, note this, normally it's best to go for 2 trips, but I actually went a little greedy here, and I did not go for my 2 trip darts, even though you kind of need to on this map. But he went for his 2 trips, and he kept on sending me pings, because he wanted to force that second trip. But I just greeted this out, and at a minute and 42 seconds, I went for my, my plantation up here. And he's still sending me, and then as soon as I can, I go for my second trip. But I did lose a few lives here, but it's all good. Except I'm not really happy with my lives. I don't know if it was worth it, but oh well, what happened happened. Anyway, so I boost some greens at him. He goes for the spolt, and then I send some blacks up behind. That just was enough to force defense. Right here, I was expecting a bunch of blacks up behind, so I just went for the spolt right away, because I don't want to lose a bunch of lives to these blacks. That would be kind of annoying. Anyway, so he gets his farm up a little sooner than me, of course, because I have 30 eco on him. But I go for my farm right after. We both get the maximum amount of money from our farms in round 8. And then we both go for the plantation right here. It's looking to be a BIA game the way it's going, but I don't want this to turn into a round 32 BIA game. Because I was just thinking, like, that's going to take too long and that's going to be boring. So my plan was to prevent that. But, yeah, I have 400 eco right here, and I rush in round 11. I don't boost this at him because I don't want to waste 2 boosts before round 11. Or bloom boosts, rather. He goes for his farm, so I can see he's clearly trying to play as passive as he can. Trying to go for the BIA. And now he boosts blacks at me, which I thought was kind of dumb. And that's kind of going to hinder his BI a little bit. But I just go for another spolt. And then I sell my spolt and go for my farm. And here on round 13 I rush him. And this rush wasn't really that good, because it doesn't look like he's boosting. Nope. Yeah. So I didn't get a boost out of him like I wanted to, which was kind of sad. But here in round 14 he goes for another farm. I'm thinking he's trying to go for the BIA, but luckily for me, I have 580 eco, so I'm 130 eco ahead of him, even though he's up a plantation. I go for farm 2, and what's it called? Round 14, I send him a bit of a rush here, or round 15 rather, and unfortunately for me, I don't think he needed to boost this. Nah, he didn't boost. He went for his round 15 BIA, and he did not need to boost that. The only good thing for me right now is I am up a lot. So what I do here immediately, because I know that if he keeps his BIA, I lose. So I immediately boost a really big rush at him. As you can see, I'm sending him I'm sending him Zebras and everything right now. And what's it called? Yeah, I do end up forcing the boost, but now I have no more balloon boost, so I need to really send him a huge rush to force the BIA sell. I don't know if he needed to sell the BIA here or if he could have collected. He probably could have collected and gone for, yeah, he goes for 3 jugs, as you can see right here. And I sell a farm, and immediately here as I sell my farm, by the way, he did not need to do anything. 3 jugs was more than enough, but he sells his farm and goes for an ODS to defend. He thought I was all-outing him, which is why he sold, but I wasn't. I ended up easily baiting him here. And at this point, he's just sending me a huge rush. So I immediately go for a 3rd Spolt here, and then I boost, because he sent me a huge-ass rush. And right now, the favor is suddenly on my side. I'm up in farms, and I have over 200 eco more than him. So this is really good for me. I send him a Moab here, trying to kill him off if I can, hopefully. And he sends me one as well, so I obviously sell my defense. Right here, this is his biggest mistake of the entire game. The second biggest. His biggest was probably selling the BIA. But he goes for, what's it called? Camo ceramic rushes, which I had camo detection on my darts, and I saw them, and I bought camo detection on my darts. So I immediately just get up my fan club, and here I'm chilling. And here is pretty much when I knew I had won, when that rush failed, and then he sends a Moab directly afterwards. This was kind of dumb by me. I should not have gone for the for the Republic right after. Should have anticipated another Moab. I also accidentally upgraded to a Spolt. I meant to upgrade just to get some camo detection on a dart, but I went for the Spolt instead. And immediately here he sends me, and I boost this, and then I realized, by the way, I boosted here because I thought, okay, I'm gonna upgrade my darts, but I realized, fuck, I don't have enough darts. So I need a fan club, so I immediately sell my farm and I go for the fan club. So this is a boosted fan club. Sadly, I'm down to 1 boost left, unfortunately, and here I'm at 864 eco, he's at 570, so I'm chilling, and I actually try and go for a little bit more eco just so that I can survive this drain game. He immediately sends me another mob. I just go for my fan club, and I'm chilling right here, even with minimal farms. He tries to send me a balloon rush, and I just go for 3 jugs here, and those 3 jugs are more than enough, and then I go for a couple darts just to defend, and he almost died here. He leaked down to 3 lives. As you can see. So right here, look at his eco and look at my eco. I'm completely chilling, out-ecoing him brutally by 300. And here I'm just going for a little bit more eco slowly. I went for my Republic here, thinking if he rushes me, I'll just sell it again because he has no more money. Actually, I don't even know if I sold my Republic. I have a good amount of eco and a good amount of money right here. So right now I'm just saving up, going for some more eco. I'm going for roughly 1,000 eco. Yeah, I'm at 990. I tower boost this immediately, because I have so many trips up right now that I'm gonna be chilling. And he sends me 1 more Moab. And what's it called? Right here I have 1,000 eco. He has 578 eco. So I have double his eco and I have way more money than him. He is getting brutally out-farmed at this point. And I just go for a fan club here. I didn't even need to sell my Republic. This is how OP it was. And I kept my fan club up for around 22. Sending him some lets, and as you can see, 1,030 eco versus 57. And here I go for another jug, followed by Spolt. I actually go for 3 jugs again, just to be safe, because I'm outplaying so brutally. I might as well. And right here, round 22 is over. I go for my second Republic. As you can see right now, he has a 0-1 plantation, or 1-0 plantation, or farm, I mean, not even a plantation. And I have 2 Republics at 400 eco more than him. So I'm just completely winning, and it was right here that he just ended up surrendering. He didn't want to play anymore because he knew that he would probably be dead if I sent him a couple Moabs, which I didn't do because I just allowed him to drain himself. So it was 2-1, and then right after we were done playing, he ended up sending me these messages in the server, calling me shit, telling him to admit that he's better, stuff like that, even though our score is 4-1 to me right now. And then there's the other 2-0 from a year ago, but I'm not going to count that one. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Life can be super happy, life can be super sad. I'm trying super hard to separate the good and bad. I go back to my future just to get to my past. But knowing me, my DeLorean will probably crash. Sometimes I get in a taxi when I ain't got no cash. Worry if my credit card don't work, then I might